Hey there, Will here. Thanks for tuning in and continuing to visit the channel. Really glad to see engagement, comments. It's really cool. So do comment, do like, do subscribe. Um, did tech reviews. There will be more of those. Obviously, I'll tell you more about headphones and regular phones and all those things. But this one's the poetry reading. I do like to perform poetry, and I thought I would do this on the channel. So this is from A Place in Your Heart. As usual, this is available on Amazon in ebook and paperback. Link in the description. And this one is called Times Square Always. This is a throwback to. I spent a lot of years in Manhattan. I lived there on and off for about a dozen years. I'm originally from New Jersey, and Manhattan just does something. I love the city, um, and I miss a very particular time in Manhattan. But one of the places that I think is spectacular is Times Square, and I think in recent years it's kind of become more of a touristy kind of destination. But the Times Square I know is the Times Square at 3 in the morning in the middle of vibrant, amazing Manhattan. So I thought I would bring you there. This is called Times Square Always. Just a few hundred years ago, Times Square was a beaver pond where furry buck-toothed mammals padded dams into place. And now look at it. Even the sidewalks shimmer. The Earth may spin on a North Pole axis, but the world revolves around a few blocks in Midtown Manhattan that takes its name from the only newspaper that still holds relevance in a world of synapse-blowing social media and too much information. These blocks are most important not for two-dimensional geometry, but rather its third and fourth, the reach of its height almost to the heavens, the time lapse of its daily existence when a million people cross its boundaries while so few consider its wonder. Believe it or do not, it challenges. While naked cowboys strum acoustic guitars and bald headed geeks drive railroad spike length nails into their shiny pated craniums, eyes glittering with mischief and neon, voices dancing with excitement, and music played by a legendary bluesman just across the street. Here we capture our idols in wax, purchase tickets for adulation, and here we witness the demise of New York's last remaining virgin, so remarkable in its existence as it required a multi-story crimson sign, across from which teenagers screamed their total requests just a few years before both music and television became afterthoughts. We invent new vocabulary like spectaculars and jumbotrons because our old, meager words cannot fully encompass 100-foot images of beautiful people wearing nothing but underwear and smiles. Moving billboards and high definition displays that might reveal the pores of our American soul, blitzed up in glamour that has always been wired, never sleeping on Starbucks lattes. Forget mom and apple pie. Is there anything more American than celebrity? This is where it happens, where the future coalesces as the NASDAQ blue snakes its way around its facade above a Toshiba monitor that depicts morning show hosts and talking head pundits, billion-dollar smiles and blinking logos that cry so hard for our attention we don't even notice. This is Times Square. Come, feel it. The revolution of the universe all around, the living of a million lives, the thrumming of a billion souls who live and work and eat, and they go to bed, empty their pockets, shower and sleep to do it again tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, which incidentally happens right here, where the ball drops to mark the start of a new year, always different and always the same. Come, be it. Be the shimmering sidewalks, the old calloused fingers up and down Lucille's frets, the voices of Broadway and the dancing of chorus lines, the silver screen wonder of 1,000 cinemas, the annual drunken revelry of another new beginning, the neon McDonald's, the limousines and the taxi cabs, the pedestrians and the bicyclists, the glitz and the glamour, joy and sorrow, and the sadness and the madness and ecstasy, and the brilliant, life-changing, soul-defining, heartbreaking, body-shaking experience that is Manhattan. Sleep and you'll miss it. Blink and it will pass you by. But come here and feel this and live this, and you will own the only moment that will ever really count. This one, here, now, Times Square, always.